It's the most wonderful time of the year, baby. And by that, I mean, it's layering season. All year, us ice cold bitches wait patiently, or in my case, very impatiently, all I do is bitch and moan, in preparation for fall and winter when we get to enter our full form. I put up with you bitches celebrating 80-degree weather for months, so now you're gonna put up with me celebrating 30-degree weather, baby. We actually haven't even gotten there yet near. It was 70 degrees yesterday. 70 degrees in November? My November? I feel like Snow Miser. Like, I get it. I get it. He was like, well, I have my specific days. You already have so much. You already have the South. Give me the North. Like, that's how I feel right now. It's layering season, baby, and I'm already having so much fun with it, even though it's, you know, it's not even cold enough for my liking just yet. Layering is what makes fashion fun to me. Part of why I say I really don't like summer months is because I really don't like summer fashion. I think it's boring, I find it hard to get creative with, I don't feel very inspired by summer fashion, but winter fashion, the options are limitless. Are you kidding me? I can put on as many layers as I fucking want, and I'll still be comfortable. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of cold weather, and that's the beauty of layering, baby. So today I really wanted to go through sort of my process for figuring out what pieces I really want to focus on at the start of a season, what pieces I want to invest in at the start of a season, and what types of layering I am really into at the moment. But before we get into the layering, I want to introduce today's sponsor, which is our friends over at Scentbird. If you've never heard of Scentbird, Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service that allows you to try out luxury designer fragrances every single month for just $17. I love working with Scentbird because they are the service that helped me find my first go-to fragrance. My first two go-to fragrances. The first two like real perfumes that I ever went out and bought was because I had tried them on Scentbird and knew that I loved them. It was Incense by Rag & Bone and Dylan Blue by Versace. Still love those scents to this day. And if you're a regular watcher of this channel, you might remember a few months ago when I worked with Scentbird, I tried the scent Oddity by Rag & Bone, and I loved it so much that I ended up buying a full-size version. But that's the beauty of this service, is it allows you to test out these fragrances for 30 days to see if you actually like it and want to invest in the larger full-size version. So the perfumes come in these cute little vials that I guess just got an upgrade. I've never seen this packaging before. When you slide it there, it's in a locked position. Slide it open and you can spray your perfume on. How cool! So this month, the scents that I received are Red Panda by Sanctuary, which has top notes of bamboo accord, blackcurrant berries, jasmine petals, creamy sandalwood, and vanilla orchid. I also got Milk Plus by Commodity, which has notes of cashmere woods, musk, tonka bean, marshmallow, and amber. And I got Summer Rain by Raw Spirit, which has top notes of bergamot, lime leaves, orange flower, mint, and cedarwood. If you're interested in trying out Scentbird for yourself, you can use my code Dragsbaek for 55% off your first month of Scentbird, which ends up being around $8. Dragsbaek. This is a great opportunity for you guys to remember how to say and spell my name for 55% off your purchase at Scentbird. So the first thing I do at the start of every season is make a Pinterest board dedicated to everything that's inspiring me at the moment, as well as seeking out new inspiration, which Pinterest is notoriously great for. I do this for two reasons. One, because I want inspiration for outfits that I want to try to style, outfits that I want to mimic based on things I see on Pinterest, but also because I've been trying to be more intentional about the purchases that I make for my wardrobe, and I want to make sure that I'm buying stuff that I really want to style or that I really think I could make good use of long term, versus just buying stuff that I think is cute while I'm scrolling through the website. I'm like, oh, this is cute, immediately buy it. I want to really think about what I'm buying and make sure that it's stuff that is really going to make an impact on my wardrobe for that season and hopefully for seasons to come as well. So this year when I made my fall fit inspo board, these were a lot of the styles and pieces that I immediately was interested in. Number one was a leather vest. I knew that I wanted to style a leather vest. I don't have any vests in my wardrobe, and I thought that a leather vest would be a great first vest investment for me. Another thing that I was drawn to was tulle. Now, I have wanted to style tulle pieces on myself for so long, but it is notoriously difficult to find like everyday tulle pieces in plus sizes. I feel like the only tulle I have in my wardrobe are my Selkie dresses, which those are like fancy dresses. I suppose maybe I could style a short one down, but I feel like it would be difficult. So when I'm talking about tulle pieces, I'm talking more about tulle puff sleeve tops that I can layer underneath, or tulle maxi skirts, that's what I really wanted. A lot of what I have on my board is people styling dresses and skirts for fall, particularly styling dresses and skirts with band tees and items that really dress down the pieces and make it a little bit more edgy and fun. Band tees and maxi skirts were immediately something that I knew that I was gonna wear a lot of during the fall. Also, I'm seeing a lot of more loose styles paired with one item that sort of ties the outfit together. So if you've been paying attention to what I've been wearing on my Instagram, you know that that one tight piece to tie it all together for me has been a harness. So on my board, I'm seeing a lot of flowy dresses, flowy skirts, loose sweaters, loose pants, but I'm also seeing a lot of corsets and harnesses because I fucking love them, babes. I fucking love a harness. You can't change my mind. There's something so fucking good about styling a harness intended for sex just out in your life. Now, this might sound simple to most people, but to me, this is not. The next item that I was seeing on my board a lot that I didn't have in my closet was denim. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't noticed, but I don't wear jeans. I hate wearing jeans. I've always hated wearing jeans. I don't love the look of denim, and I find it very uncomfortable. I always describe my style as like, how can you look as sexy as possible, as comfortable as possible? Denim for me has just not been a fabric that I was ever really interested in because I just hate jeans. I hate the look of them. I'm sorry, I think they're usually very ugly. And that's a controversial opinion. I know that it's a controversial opinion to hate jeans and think that jeans are 9 out of 10 times ugly. I will accept that. I will totally accept that I am the minority here. But I was seeing a lot of like very loose mom jean type styles, and I kind of wanted to partake. I wanted to wear the loose jeans with the loose sweater and have like a early 2000s babysitter moment. That's what it gives me. And so I wanted to partake. There's a lot more on here. I will link my Pinterest board in the description down below in case you want to go look at it yourself. I love just waking up and finding a photo that I pinned on here and being like, okay, how can I recreate this for what I have currently in my closet? So when I'm making these boards and I'm deciding what to purchase, I'll look at some of these outfits and then I'll look at my closet and go, could I build this right now? If I couldn't build this right now, what would I need to purchase in order to build that? And is that a piece that I see myself wearing over and over again? So I'm trying to be very intentional about the things that I purchase. I'm definitely buying some items that are just cute for the sake of being cute. You know, I already had a sweater. Did I buy it in baby blue? Yeah, for sure I did, because it's fucking cute. But making a board like this and being able to see the types of outfits that I want to style over the season really lets me sort of hone in on what pieces I'm actually missing and what I can do and how I can get creative with the pieces that I already own. So I think what I really want to focus on this season is the leather vest, maxi dresses, tulle fabric, but also just more light sheer fabric in general, because I think it's perfect for layering, and corsets, harnesses, and more unconventional pairings. Pairings of items that you wouldn't initially think would go together, or you wouldn't initially think to wear out of the house. So first of all, actually finding a leather vest that worked proved to be pretty fucking difficult. I don't know why they were so impossible to find. I ended up buying a pretty expensive men's like motorcycle leather vest. When I first got the vest, I knew that I wanted to style it after this inspo that I got on Pinterest. I believe in the photo, the girl is wearing an oversized striped sweater paired with a leather vest and jeans. And I loved the way the vest looked in that context because it looked very comfortable. I think the reason why I loved hers so much, the inspiration, is because of all of the lines that it added. It just added a little bit more dimension and fun to the look. I think especially since the leather vest that I ended up buying is pretty stiff and it is very masculine looking, I wanted to pair it with a sweater that was kind of girly and fun, and that had a funky pattern on it. So I ended up finding this gorgeous patchwork sweater at a boutique in LA when I went to go visit my sister last month, and I just thought it was absolutely perfect. It's just funky and feminine enough to sort of give the whole look a different vibe without distracting from the main piece of the look, which is of course still the vest. Once I got this part, I knew that the black denim on the bottom just isn't for me. That's not fun enough for me. So I thought that I would pair it with this long pleated skirt that I got from H&M. Number one, I think it's just more fun, but number two, this adds on to more of the lines that I was talking about, just making the look a little bit more fun, funky, and interesting for the eye to look at. Brings your eye all the way down to my shoes, which I'm just wearing my white booties again, but I could wear Docs with this. I could wear more of like a platform shoe with this, but I opt for comfort. When given the option, I'm choosing these bitches every fucking time. I don't know, this kind of outfit just does it for me. And every single person that I've shown this outfit has been like, fuck yeah. Like, it's just one of those outfits. It's a collective slay. And something I love about wearing the maxi skirts in the colder months is that you can throw on a pair of leggings under these. You can wear the thickest, comfiest pants that you've ever owned in your life, and no one's ever gonna know. And you're just gonna feel like you're wearing pajamas all day while looking like you're the most put together woman in the world. But she's funky and she's having fun. For this next section, I'm going to be combining two sections together so that I can focus on the harness and the corsets with the maxi dresses. One of the reasons why I don't really like summer fashion is because I just find it so boring and it doesn't feel very creatively fulfilling to me at all. For example, a maxi dress. I could wear this in the summer, just, throw it on, outfit's done. Boo! That is so boring. I don't want to throw on one item and have the outfit be done. That's just no fun. So what I really want to do is take the pieces that are cute for summer, but I'm like, boo, it needs more, and use them for fall. So for both of the outfits that I'm going to style, I'm using this maxi dress from Lisa Says Ga as the base. So I just layered on this long sleeve mock neck from Aritzia, and you know what I'm about to put on top. I'm putting my harness on, baby. When I first got this dress, it looked a lot different than I expected it to look. On their website, these cut of dresses just look so different, and it's definitely because they use thin models. And in my head, I was like, oh, well, if it's a loose fit on the thin model, then clearly for the plus sizes, it'll also be loose. No, which is so annoying to me. Like, if it's gonna be loose in the smaller sizes, it should also fit loose on the plus sizes. Make it consistent. I knew that I was gonna wanna add some tight, funky accessories to just strap me in even more. So I think perfect fall day, you can just wear this, call it a day. If I needed an additional layer, I feel like I would probably just pair my leather jacket with this. But since this is, a neutral outfit, this could also be a very opportune moment to style one of my dramatic coats. I bought this coat from River Island towards the end of winter last year, so I only got to wear it a few times before the season was over. So I'm very excited to wear a lot more of this year. So this is the outfit. This is number one way for how I would wear a maxi dress in the colder months. But really the star of the show here is the harness. It's sexy, it's unique, it adds in some different lines to draw your eye to in the outfit. I love it. I think it is perfect. I think it elevates an outfit so much. This harness is from Emma Alamo. I just bought another one from Emma Alamo that I'm so excited to get in whenever it does. Emma Alamo is a small business. All of these are handmade, so it does take a while to get your piece, but they're so worth it. I have 3 harnesses from Emma Alamo and I love them. Highly recommend. All right, next way I'm gonna style this dress is actually to style it more as a skirt. Back to where we started. I'm going to layer this sleeveless turtleneck over top. Already cute, but we're not done yet. I've talked about this under bust corset before. Bought it last year, accidentally bought it in a size too big for me, which is oh so sad, but it's perfect to wear over sweaters in the winter, so I'm actually not mad about it at all. See, it just adds a little bit more fun. It makes it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more crazy. You're a little bit more of a fashionista with a little accessory like this. I think to keep with the browns, I would just layer this long coat over top, and here's our outfit. I might swap out these white booties for docks or something a little more, I don't know, edgy, a little bit more rah to them. So those are 2 super fun ways to style a maxi dress. Honestly, just keep putting clothes on until it hits just right, until you look at yourself and you're like, that's the one. This is a perfect outfit to me. There is not one thing I would change about this outfit. If you look up perfect outfit in the dictionary, this is the outfit that I would choose for everyone to see. First of fucking all, finding a tulle skirt this perfect was cosmic, okay? Because I swear to God, I've been searching for a tulle skirt like this for at least a year. So right now, this tulle skirt is giving me everything it needs to give and more. It's from Anthropologie, and it's got all these beautiful layers within the skirt itself. Oh, it's beautiful. Paired with a band tee. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of my Pinterest board was people styling band tees with funky skirts, more elevated looking skirts, but with band tees. And the second I got this skirt, I was like, this is the moment. This is when we do it. Got my faux fur lined docks on my feet, leather jacket on top, black bag, orange sunnies. This is a perfect fucking outfit. I've worn this skirt with a lot of different outfits this season so far. I've also been very into sweater vests. I bought 2 sweater vests at the start of this season. I had one from last year, and I've been loving incorporating 3-4 layers on top with just the skirt on the bottom, since this is like a layered masterpiece in and of itself. Obviously, you can add tights or leggings underneath to add some warmth if you want that, but for me, this is perfect. I just think a layered tulle skirt is everything to me right now. I love the light, flowy, airy fabric in the colder months. One, because I think you expect to see fabrics like this associated with summer outfits and less involved in winter fashion because people are trying to layer up and, you know, maintain as much warmth as possible. But I think that layering with tulle, with looser, you know, breezier fabrics just gives you so much more room to experiment with your outfits, because you're not going to make yourself overheat by adding, you know, a layer of tulle. Right now, I am on the hunt for a puff sleeve, funky tulle top to fulfill outfits like these. I love this look. I think it is so cool. I think that a puff sleeve tulle top could be layered and incorporated into my wardrobe in so many ways. So if you know one, or if you're a designer yourself and you want to work with me to design one, honestly, let me know. Also, on top of the fact that I just love the look of the tulle skirt, I love that it has an elastic waistband. This is the comfiest fucking thing I've ever put on my body in my entire life. I'm not kidding. I think everyone needs to buy this skirt. I've had to physically restrain myself from buying it in different colors, because I'm like, okay, getting it in different colors, like, it's gonna be the same look over and over again. It's not really gonna be that different. Just stick with the one you have, but my God, is it perfect. Honestly, I so look forward to making a Pinterest board at the start of every season. I think it is so much fun to get to be creative with fashion, both with items that you already own and with new items that you're about to add to your closet. And I think that making Pinterest boards and sort of seeking out inspiration for me has really helped me develop my style over time. There are so many fashion creators that have inspired me and that have challenged me to go outside of my comfort zone in my fashion. I mean, I think if you look at how my fashion has evolved over the last 2 years, you can see some major differences over that time for a variety of reasons, but big changes nonetheless. And honestly, I think a large part of it is just that I'm being really intentional about where I'm seeking out inspiration, how I'm exercising my fashion creativity, and how much effort I'm putting into what I'm wearing every season. But if you haven't gotten into the Pinterest board wave yet, I highly encourage you to, especially if you're looking to sort of experiment and branch out with your fashion sense. It can be a great way to just find outfits that you love, that you think are interesting and cool, and then just mimic them with whatever items you currently have in your closet. And I hope that's the takeaway for a lot of my videos, by the way. You don't need to buy the exact items that I own in order to style outfits similar to the ones that I am wearing. I think a lot of times you already own pieces just like this in your closet right now, and you can just take the things that I'm wearing or that other creators are wearing as inspiration for how to style your own pieces. You definitely do not need to go out and buy a new wardrobe every single time you see one of us post these kinds of videos. So anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, having some fun, dressing up, doing a little fall winter fashion. Honestly, these are some of my favorite videos to make, so I really appreciate your support on this. Thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.